Moise here, and I'm coming to you to teach you how to solve math stories, which are also known as math word problems, okay? So our problem here is Jim has 6 apples. His mom gave him 2 apples. How many apples does Jim have altogether? So the first thing you want to do is reread the question. So reread the story to make sure that you understand what's going on. Then, in order to solve word problems, we do RDW. So in RDW, R stands for read the problem, and you might want to, actually not might, you will want to underline or circle any important information. So I'm going to reread the problem again. Jim has 6 apples. His mom gave him 2 apples. How many apples does Jim have altogether? So reading this problem, I'm thinking that the number 6 is important, so I'm going to circle it. I'm thinking that the number 2 is important, so I circle it. And in the question, there's usually a keyword to tell you what operation to use, whether it's addition, subtraction, and when you get to the higher grades, multiplication and division. So in our question, I'm going to repeat it again. Our question is, how many apples does Jim have altogether? Our keyword is altogether, so I'm going to circle it. Altogether means addition because you're adding something and you want to know how many there is altogether. So our next part, the D in RDW, stands for draw a picture. So you can get fancy and draw apples or whatever the problem is saying. I'm going to just draw circles because it's quick and it's efficient, okay? So I'm going to draw 6 circles. Then I'm going to draw 2. It helps to label your drawing. So here I have my 6 circles, which are my 6 apples, and here I have 2 circles, which are my 2 apples. So remember, Jim had 6 apples first, so I'm going to just put a J under the apples. His mom gave him 2, so I'm going to put M under the 2, so my drawing looks like this. This is just to keep you organized. Now, got my D out the way. Now the W in RDW stands for write a number sentence. So basically, what plus what equals what? I have 6. So Jim had 6 apples plus the 2 apples that his mom gave him. You can now solve the problem. Either count all together, or if you already know what 6 plus 2 is, you write the answer down. 6 plus 2 equals 8. So he has 8 apples altogether. Also a part of the W in RDW is to answer the question, meaning write a sentence. So if the question's asking you, how many apples does Jim have altogether? You're going to write, Jim has 8 apples. You can include the word altogether or you don't have to. But you need to answer the question. You have to say, Jim has 8 apples. And that's how you solve a word problem.